Camera guy's doing from over there.
This is a virtual production environment. So as I said, this is all of the process of virtual production. That on that screen over there, or any of these over here, are all the result of virtual production.
Exactly.
So we are instantly transported from the NAB.
No idea what palm trees are.
It's fairly remote to us, yeah. But we do spend a lot of time. A lot of our customers are from Southern California and this part of the world, and Atlanta and everywhere. So including a lot of the companies that are here in this booth are represented. Both. We have Meptic, who is all the process. Yeah.
And as we're going to actually, there's one in Hollywood that does this. We're lined up in the future here to do a whole segment for another show that we do, right? And I'm afraid that technology you have, they're these huge canvases. Yep. And these guys actually paint on them. They go up and down and they paint the whole thing, and then they sell it, right? I mean, this has been going on for many years. Yeah. Well, at what point are these painters, I guess, going to have to use a different kind of palette?
Brush,
instead of doing it on the big screens, they're going to be doing it on some type of palette or whatever. Neil, thank you very much for this. I think that I get Neil's card. Did I get your card, Neil? Need your card. We got to make sure we know who we're talking to here. Excellent, Neil. Thank you. Neil, let me give you this here. If you bear with us just one moment here. Okay, there you go. All right, thank you. So, that was very interesting. I think that it's a little bit before what we're wanting to do, but I'm going to tell you, this isn't far off. Like I've been saying all along, not far off at all. All right, let's take a look over here. And I love what they did on the presentation on that, because it gave you a feel for it and saying, this is really what it is. All right. Post, live production stuff, monitoring and analysis, orchestration. Oh, that's another great one, another good word to use. I think we're going to have some time. That is really something. You get back a little bit on it. It almost makes me dizzy looking at this, but I think that's a beautiful piece of computer-generated artwork. And only running at 1080p. All right, even though this company, OptiTrack, does not sell screens, but if you take a look at the behind here to see what this actually is here, they're very thin. You can put it on a wall. It's going to be thinner than your TV set. All right, let's come back over here. See what we find. Now here's a company that's selling something else, but they're using that same type of green screen product we're seeing from the other company over there. Sometimes I want to find these small booths because they have some things sometimes are very interesting to be able to talk about. Here's another company down here that's doing the virtual background, just like OptiTrack was doing here. Very similar type of product. You're going to see a lot of companies that are coming out with products that like this very quick here. Let's slip on back down this way. And see what we can find over here. Like I said, I'm having to read like crazy, so we don't spend too much time on this stuff. Trying to figure out who fits the dynamic of what we're working with. Even Netgear has a booth here. We're broadcasting out of a Netgear device off the floor here live. A company that a lot of you are probably very familiar with. So, William, if you could swing around, because the live viewers won't be able to see what I'm talking about. We're using a Netgear hotspot to broadcast out here live today. So this is just one of the companies we're using today. Let's see here.
2 hours before.
I think I'm going to take the time here. This radio automation. We don't want, that's above what we're doing. And let's look on the other side over here. So what I want to do here is I want to pause the video for a moment, and we're going to go over to the West Hall because I don't think you want to hang with us while we're walking over. It's a long walk over there. And we'll restart the stream here in a few minutes here. Stay with us. Give us about 20 minutes to get over there or less here. We won't have very much time today because I think the show floor I think closes at 6 today here Pacific time. So anyway, hang with us. We'll be right back. Please subscribe, ring the bell so when we come back, it'll say, hey, Eric's live again. So if you don't stay with us, I'm Eric Swanson. I'm your host here with Mojave River Valley News. This is one of our pieces that we've been trying to do for like in convention floors. You can say, well, what does that have to do with Mojave River Valley News? Well, also some of this will be going on our tech show too. So we got a lot of things that we're working on here. And stay with us, and we'll be right back with you.